Have you ever felt like you're trapped in the same place, mentally, emotionally, or even physically, no matter how hard you try to move forward? That feeling of being stuck isn't just coincidence or bad luck. It's rooted deep inside your psychology and the patterns your mind has locked onto. Today, I'll reveal the core reasons why you feel stuck in life, what's really holding you back beneath the surface, and most importantly, how you can break free and start moving again. From the inside out, the comfort of the known prison. Feeling stuck often isn't about external barriers. It's about the comfort we find in what's familiar, even if it's painful or limiting. The brain craves predictability and safety, and even a cage can feel like home if it's the only environment you know. This known prison can be a job that drains you, a relationship that stifles you, or an identity you can't shake off. Psychologically, this is because uncertainty triggers anxiety and the brain's survival instincts. So you stay stuck not because you want to, but because your mind convinces you that change is too risky. This is the paradox of growth. You have to be willing to step into discomfort to escape the prison of familiarity. Emotional pain often feels safer than the unknown. The first step to breaking free is recognizing that the security you cling to may actually be the very thing imprisoning you. When you can hold this truth, you create space for courage and change. Understanding that discomfort is a necessary sign of growth, not a threat, is critical in moving beyond feeling stuck. Fear, the silent captor of change. Fear is the invisible force that keeps us rooted in place. It's not always loud or obvious. It often whispers in your mind, telling you that you're not ready, not good enough, or that failure will destroy you. Psychologically, fear activates the amygdala, the brain's threat center, which overrides your rational thinking. This hijack leads to paralysis, making you freeze instead of act. Fear of the unknown, fear of judgment, and fear of loss are some of the most common barriers to change. Even when deep down you crave growth, fear convinces you to stay safe, trapped in the patterns you know. But here's the truth. Fear is always temporary, but regret from inaction lasts much longer. The only way to escape fear's grip is to face it directly, acknowledge it without judgment, and take small, deliberate steps forward anyway. Over time, each courageous act weakens fear's power and expands your sense of possibility. Understanding fear as a natural, manageable emotion, not a stop sign, is the psychological key to moving past being stuck. The role of your inner narrative. Your inner narrative, how you talk to yourself about who you are and what's possible, shapes your reality more than any external circumstance. When you're stuck, this narrative is often filled with self-doubt, limiting beliefs, and stories of helplessness. I'm not good enough, this will never change, or I don't deserve better, are common mental scripts that keep you anchored in place. Psychologists call this cognitive framing, and it literally rewires your brain's pathways over time. The more you tell yourself negative stories, the more automatic they become, reinforcing feelings of stuckness. But here's the empowering truth. You can rewrite this story. It takes awareness and effort to notice these harmful patterns and challenge them. Replace them with affirming truths and possibilities, no matter how small or unlikely they feel at first. Your mind starts to believe what you consistently tell it, and slowly your identity and actions shift accordingly. Changing your inner narrative is a profound psychological tool that transforms how you experience yourself and your capacity to grow. How past trauma anchors you in place. Unresolved trauma, whether from childhood, relationships, or significant life events, can deeply anchor you in patterns of stuckness. Trauma rewires the nervous system to be hypervigilant or shut down, trapping you in survival mode. This chronic stress makes change feel overwhelming or dangerous because your brain is stuck reliving pain or fear. Even if you consciously want to move forward, parts of you may be frozen or sabotaging progress without your awareness. Trauma's impact on focus, motivation, and emotional regulation is well documented in psychology, and healing is essential for true freedom. Healing doesn't mean forgetting or getting over it, but rather integrating these experiences, developing safety inside yourself, and reclaiming control over your mind and body. Therapy, somatic practices, and self-compassion are powerful ways to begin unhooking from trauma's grip. When you heal trauma, the energy that kept you stuck transforms into fuel for growth and resilience, allowing you to finally move beyond your past and create a new path. Why taking action feels impossible when you're stuck. Taking action can feel like trying to push a boulder uphill, exhausting, frustrating, and futile. Psychologically, this often comes down to executive dysfunction, caused by stress, overwhelm, or depression. Your brain's ability to plan, initiate, and sustain effort is compromised. You might also be caught in a cycle of perfectionism or fear of failure that makes even small steps seem risky. Additionally, a lack of clear goals or conflicting desires can paralyze motivation. The key to breaking this paralysis is breaking action down into the tiniest possible pieces, micro steps you can manage without triggering overwhelm. This rewires your brain for success and creates momentum. Celebrate these small wins to build confidence and re-engage your executive functions. Also, remember that action doesn't have to be perfect or linear. Progress is messy and often non-linear. Psychological flexibility, the ability to adapt and keep moving despite discomfort or setbacks, is what allows you to break free from inaction and regain forward motion. Rewiring your mind for growth, escaping stuckness, requires more than willpower. It requires rewiring your brain for growth and possibility. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change, means your thoughts, habits, and emotional patterns can shift with intention and practice. Growth mindset, believing that your abilities and circumstances can improve with effort, is foundational here. You must cultivate awareness of automatic negative patterns and actively choose new responses. This often involves developing new habits, seeking novel experiences, and embracing discomfort as a sign you're stretching beyond old limits. Psychological tools like mindfulness help you observe your thoughts without attachment, reducing the power of self-defeating beliefs. Rewiring also means building resilience, the capacity to bounce back from setbacks and persist. This process takes time and patience, but it's deeply empowering because it restores your sense of agency. When you believe change is possible, your brain begins to support that belief, creating new neural pathways that open doors to freedom and forward movement. Concrete steps to break free and move forward. Breaking free from being stuck starts with practical, intentional steps. Begin by creating space for honest self-reflection. Journal your feelings, fears, and desires without judgment. Set small, achievable goals that focus on progress, not perfection. Establish routines that support mental clarity. Prioritize sleep, movement, and healthy nutrition. Limit distractions and create environments that nurture focus and calm. Seek connection, talk to trusted friends, mentors, or professionals who can support your growth. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself as you would a friend facing the same struggles. Importantly, commit to consistency over intensity. Small daily actions compound into profound change. Remember, escape is a process, not an event. Each step forward, no matter how small, chips away at the chains of stuckness. Embrace patience, celebrate progress, and trust that momentum builds with time. You are capable of change, and the moment you start, you're already moving toward the life you want. Feeling stuck is not a life sentence. It's a signal that your mind is protecting you but also limiting you. The key to escape lies in understanding yourself deeply, confronting your fears, and patiently rewiring your patterns. Change won't be instant, but every step you take towards self-awareness and intentional action brings you closer to the freedom you crave. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share your story in the comments. Remember, your next breakthrough begins the moment you decide to move forward, even if it's just one small step.